just smears or spinach of it. There's spaghetti models and empty rum bottles, and sometimes Louis says hi. Hey, Louis. But you don't get no hurries and don't have no worries, cause we're drunk donkey nationwide. Everybody now. Where the page, you know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's where the page, you know he won't let us all get blown away. Did I ever tell you the story of the drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You can come as a pilot, stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching mice play. Yes, you do. Put your chrome head shirt on, watch it live on your phone, and drink drunk donkey beer all day. Here we go now. Mike's grab the page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's Mike's grab the page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Is that Blobby Bobby? I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. It is Monday, and we are dragging a little bit. Dragon. So what's up? Hey, Kitron, how's it going? I see people. Hope everybody's having a great Monday here. It's not a lot going on in the weather world the next few days, so good news on that. It's the last day of February. Can you believe it? We got March coming this week. Hey, Eric, I saw your video. It looked like a great car show this week. Down there in South Florida, Fort Myers area. Good morning, Dale Kindberg. What's up, Allison Ray? YouTubers over there. What's up, Richard Reamer in Old Galley? We're playing Old Galley softball. Coming up. What's up, Loretta Reed? 25 degrees. I know. You guys had that big temperature swing we talked about. Eastern Carolina went from the 80s to the 20s in a week. What are you doing? Where are you going, little guy? Big Mopar turnout. Cool. What's up, James? No highlights, but I'm going to make some. This is a little Hunter, by the way. Good morning, everybody. So everybody's doing a great day. We got March coming around the corner. A lot of chit-chat about spring tornado season. Obviously, the next big thing that we'll be tracking with Hunter. He's in heaven. Ryan Anderson, I hear you, buddy. What's up, Scott? Good morning, Brew Crew. The Brew Crew. What's up, Libby? Good morning from Cujo Key. Where the heck is that at? Tammy Wilson. Dale, she had a great weekend. Yes, man. I can't wait to brag about it. Brad, I know he is like the most chill dog on the planet. Smalls Frenchie. He's only 8 pounds. Want some coffee? So, yeah, Emily had a fantastic weekend. I can't brag enough about her. Man, she had 4 games she played this weekend. Pitched 2 complete games, 29 strikeouts, 1 walk. That doesn't even seem possible. Unbelievable. We got a big cruise coming up, so about 2 weeks. The 12th, we'll be gone for a week. No Brew Crew, no lives in the morning. The week of the 12th, we'll be on a ship. I'm on a ship. What's up, Billy? Meliski? Lower Keys. I got you, Libby. Now I know. From the Forgotten Coast, Nancy. What's up, Karen Smith? Karen. I bet you get that a lot. Canada. What's up, Faye? Why are you watching us from Canada? Want a little warmth It's 74 degrees here in Oldsmar. No severe weather, Tamia. I'm going to show you that. So what we got coming up, check this out. Green beer coming. Nah, James, I don't know about that. Gotta get a little stronger. But hey, check it out. Green beer is on the way. St. Patty's Day, the 17th of March. And our good folks at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits are already advertising green beer and shamrocks and little leprechauns. So this is on their Facebook page. Make sure you follow them. Great supporters of our page and great supporters of Florida. This is Louie, by the way. So big shout out to ABC. We love them to death. Ready for another year, hurricane season. So yeah, by the way, we are doing our cruise. Hey, believe it or not, there's still cabins. There's still specials out there. So if you're bored and you want to join us, we're going to have a great week on the water on the brand new Mardi Gras. We got a lot of events planned. So come on. Come join us. It's spectacular. Isaac will be there. The Love Cruise. All your folks from MWP will be there. Shelly, Phil, me, and Julie. So we're looking forward to meeting everybody. Big thanks to Coastal Claims and ABC helping us sponsor that. And that'll be coming up in a week. But as far as weather goes, I don't know what to tell you. This is going to be a short one today because, man, we are in a lull. Here is what I put on Twitter or Facebook today. All right, so that's what we got today. So this is all we got today. A little bit of rain across the southeast. Chris, yes. The Irma did come through the Keys. That was pretty devastating for the Keys. That was before I storm chased. I would have been down there. But there's weather today. We got an old frontal boundary that's stalled out across Florida. And you can see that on the satellite right above me. Louis, look up here. Louis looking at the satellite. So we got you can see it on the satellite. We got a frontal boundary. Just no storms expected. That's great news. We got some rain across upper half Florida into South Georgia today. That's 24-hour rain forecast. So you're going to get some drizzles out there. Right, Louis? All right, we'll put Louis down. He's a good boy. Thank you, Carrie Adams. Appreciate that. No blizzards in Florida, Rose. I don't know if we're going to get any more winter in Florida. I put a poll out on Twitter. About 80% of the people believe that Florida winter is done. Oh, Galley, James, we're playing a softball tournament in Bartow the week that we're gone for the cruise. But O'Galley's in our bracket. You need to let me know so I can pass some information to our coach. What are their strengths and what are their weaknesses? We need a little scouting information on O'Galley softball. But the girls aren't going on the cruise. They Emily needed to be got a big softball tournament and 7 days, man. It's a long time for kids, so they're staying home. All right, so here's what we got today. Frontal boundary, boom, 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 boom. That's the happening today. Good news, look at this. So we got nothing today, no organized weather. Right there, that's today. No organized severe thunderstorms. Little light green along the Florida East Coast into Georgia. That typically means, chances of rain. Jamie's birthday. Good morning, Jamie. Hey, I'm glad that you spent your birthday with us, Jamie. Happy birthday. We were on the water yesterday, in case you saw our live, and we had a great time. We love it. We can do down to Jimmy Iguana's and love the dinner down there. Kinda. So there we go. Thunderstorms today. Tomorrow, check this out. Always like to see this. It's a little zoomed in there a little bit. But there's tomorrow. No storms expected tomorrow. Wednesday. No storms expected on Wednesday. So we got 3 days. 3 days of nothing. So who we are on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers over here. Hey, Bill Barber, good morning. We don't see our buddy Greg Montgomery yet. Good morning. But hello, YouTube. Ryan said they've seen the most snow since the 20s. Ryan Anderson. So my wife was born in Bloomington, Minnesota. So obviously she's a a Vikings fan. Growing up in Minnesota. All right. We do have, I guess, the biggest weather stories out west. Don't want to forget our friends out. I met a nice couple yesterday from Washington State. But there's that. I'll just leave it up there. That's big. But we do have a lot. We have an atmospheric river, they call it. And that's where we get a spin of moisture basically through the Pacific that stretches sometimes all the way to Hawaii. They call it the Pineapple Express. But they call it an atmospheric river. It's a low pressure system that just spins in rain trains, and that's unfortunate for the Northeast or Northwest. They're going to be getting some heavy rain the next week. So that's where our heaviest action is for the week coming up. Heavy rain in Oregon and Washington, spreading east a little bit. So that is the big, I guess, weather story of the week. This is another weather story. Pollen. I think that's why I feel a little I don't know. I feel a little weird. I don't know. Could be too much sun yesterday. But there's our pollen forecast. Red is the highest alert level. We got an alert on the phone today. We were under a 10 for pollen here in Oldsmar. But that's a big swash of red pollen from Texas to South Carolina along the upper Gulf Coast. So there you go. Trees are getting ready for the spring. They drop their leaves, pollen. They get it on. So there you go. Pollen. All right, so there's that. Pollen, like to show that. But that's it. Look at the 5-day rain forecast again. Let's go back to that. This is just kind of showing you the rains today is all we got. The rest of the week, let's look at that. Let's zoom in quicker on the week ahead. Again, we really don't have any storms expected. So, man, it's been boring weather-wise. For sure. Ashley Nagel's car is yellow. You know what's funny is Julie has a green car. Eric, you know about the green car. Julie's car doesn't show pollen because it's green. Good morning, Mike Soul. Good morning. Yeah, I don't even attempt raking leaves anymore. The leaves are everywhere. I consider it Florida scenery. Thank you for the stars, Terry Jackson. McIntyre. You sound like a country music artist. Coming direct from Nashville. Terry Jackson McIntyre. All right, so rain ahead. Let's take a looky at that. Let's looky. 24-hour rain. So here's your rain today. Boom. That's the rain expected today. A lot of rain northwest. Got some drizzle along upper Florida down to Georgia there. Might be squeaking a little in South Carolina. That's rains today. Now tomorrow, the front fizzles out. And there you go. Rains tomorrow. Rains Wednesday. Almost nothing. Somebody last night was asking about South Florida. It doesn't look like you got anything, at least Wednesday. Wednesday rains or nothing. These are your cumulative rains for the 24-hour span. So this is through tomorrow morning. This is Tuesday to Wednesday morning. This is Wednesday morning to Thursday morning. And, we got the lake effect stuff up north. Thursday, Zippo. Friday, kind of Zippo. Got a little bit of frontal action starting to brew here across upper U.S. This is this Saturday. This Friday rains nothing. Saturday, here it comes. This could be the next thing to watch over the weekend. This Saturday and then Sunday. So it looks like our next brewing system is over the weekend. I guess we'll dive into that. But as far as Florida, the South, look at nothing. If you're praying for rain, it ain't coming. At least in the Southeast. So Florida's got a week of dry weather ahead. Yucky. All right, let's go to Tropical Tidbits. Take a look at what's ahead. We love Levi's. So here's the current radar. Let's take a look at current radar. Because we are getting a little drizzle here in Florida and the north. You can see a little bit on the radar. Just a little bit as it loads. There we go. All right, so a little bit of frontal action blowing in from the west. So you're getting a little we actually got some here. Holy cow, look at that. That's coming in on me. A little bit of, look at that. We got Wayne. Wayne's coming. Hey, Whitney Richard. Mardi Gras. Yeah, we have Mardi Gras coming too. Michelle Ham, good to see you. Long time no see. Glad you're back. We are ready for the tropical season every day. Yeah, Ryan, that is always a concern. Florida fire season. Remember years ago, the inaugural Daytona race in July? The inaugural nighttime race had to be postponed to October because we had fires in July. The whole state was on fire in July. That's still a couple months away. But anyway, look at that. So we do have a little bit of rain. Let's take a look at our... zoom in here a little bit on radar scope and take a looky at out here in the Gulf of Mexico. Since we have a lot of people watching here in Pinellas County. All right, so let's zoom over here to Tampa Bay, and turn off that. There we go. All right, so look, hey, could be heavy too. Look at that. This is probably going a little more. Might have a tad bit of north component to it. A tad bit. But generally, this is the direction that we're going to be seeing. So Bradenton, Sarasota could be getting some rain. Here it comes. Incoming. Look at that. It's kind of fizzling out a little bit. Some of this heavy stuff. High pressure. Look at that. It's died. Remember the witch in Wizard of Oz? So I don't know. It might not even stay together. It could fizzle out. We'll see. But anyway, could be a little drizzle here in the Florida West Coast. Maybe this could hang together. This is getting a little more pop here at the end, but I don't know about Pinellas. But that's coming. So hey, if you're out and about, don't get car wash yet. Get a little bit of rain in St. Augustine, North Palm Coast. Nothing exciting though. Boring. Hey, newbie here. What's up, Minnesota? Yeah, we have a good group. Trust me, we love it. When tropics get going, man, we really have a lot to talk about. And right now we don't. But we did go to Jimmy Guana's yesterday, and I lost my patience, and I apologize. If anybody's watching down there, thank you. The manager hooked us up. But hey, has anybody ever lost their patience? Waiting. But it was great. Firecracker. Holy cow, that was 1998, Bill Barber. Jeez. I think that was supposed to be the first night race, I think. Bill Barber. Best little weather show. Whitney's back. All right, so let's take a look here at our windy map. We do have weather coming next weekend, so could be a lot of the storm chasers are chit-chatting about March. Obviously, you can bet on the fact that in March we're going to have severe weather. It always happens. Things are heating up, and that's what happens, March and April. But here's what we got. Let's look forward. Let's go. Let's look at the Euro. So, over the weekend, let's go to Friday here. So, Friday, here is our low pressure system starting to pin down out of the north. And by Saturday, got some weather. Since we got some in Minnesota, look at that. Got some weather coming. Maybe some storms to worry about. And the weekend, this Friday into Saturday, looking at Minnesota here. It's far in advance, but GFS is sniffing the same thing. So anytime you get a low pressure system scooting across the U.S. like this, that's our next little frontal system. We got some snow, we got some storms, but this is Saturday. It starts to brew here. You can see the low pressure. So our next weather system to watch over the weekend. And what does it do? Well, let's take a look. Does it dip down far enough south to pull anything up from the Gulf? I don't think. It's going to be tough. Now, there's a secondary. This is the one we're going to watch. This is the one earlier in the week, next week, that we talked about. So there's our first system. Maybe some storms Saturday night here across middle U.S. here along Mississippi. Yeah, we got some other weather to the north. But here's our second little low pressure system that we're going to be watching. Now, this one could get interesting. So, here's Sunday afternoon. And the GFS is showing low, and so is the Euro. So, we could be looking at weekend storms as the next thing to watch. So, I always like to look ahead, what's up. Obviously, anytime you get a big break in the weather pattern like we're seeing, things are amping up, things are warming up, that's usually a sign that we could see some strong storms possibly developing. So anyway, that's what's coming. That's what we're going to watch this week. This is Sunday. What does it do after that? Let's see. Well, let's go into Monday. Could be even stronger storms Sunday night. So this is the Euro. Sunday night, could be seeing a line of storms. So if you're wondering what's possibly next, and there's the GFS. Sunday night, early Monday morning. So there's potentially our next system to watch. Strong signature on both models, and that's Sunday into Monday. And we'll see. Could come across, could be, the classic, look at this, classic high pressure system, classic spinning up of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, low pressure, diving in, pulling in some instability from the hot desert heat. And there we go. So that could be it. That would be Sunday, Monday. The next possible area to watch. Sunday, Monday. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at the tropical tidbits, which we talked about doing and we never did. And let's take a looky at the East Coast. And here's the GFS looking at this week ahead. And nothing. There's that little upper system Friday, Saturday. But here's the one we're going to be watching Sunday night into Monday. There's a better look at it from the GFS. This is late Sunday night into Monday morning. So we could be looking at that. Let's take a look at the icon. Our next system to watch. And there's the icon. So it does appear likely that later in the weekend, this weekend coming up, the next area. So we have a La Nina winter. Whitney, yes. Tammy Harvey, good morning. We have a good group. Good morning. So that's probably what we got. So we're full speed cruise gear. I can't wait. Shelly's been working hard on some Lenards. Lenards. We got our first meet and greet 4:30, the first day of the ship. So that'll be fun. We got a pub crawl. We got a something else. We got a bingo slot thing. Got a special getaway with Furman. Gonna be doing some stuffs for the fans. The coastal guys are gonna be on the ship. Jason. We got Jason and Jason. Jason from Coastal, Jason from Furman. Tim Bolin, hey, thanks, buddy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little something. She was killing it. Now, proud of her. But, man, she, look at these stats. Crazy. Now, granted, it was a JV tournament, so it's not like she's playing D1 softball. But still, she threw strikes. And she had 2 triples and a double, man, in one game. She was hitting the heck out of the ball. First game, 5 innings pitched, threw 104 pitches, 14 strikeouts, 1 walk. No hits. Well, she had 4 hits. No earned runs, though. That's always a good factor. Second game, she pitched 2 innings, 6 batters, 4 strikeouts. They pulled her out. Semi-championship game to get the final. She pitched 6 innings. She went 81 pitches in 6 innings. But check this out. She had 15 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit, 1 run. Had a run on a pass ball. Second to the end. Second play from the end. Threw a low ball down, and runner scored. I don't even know how the runner was on. Who knows? Maybe a hit. I don't know. But anyways, 15 strikeouts, no walks. And then by the final, they put her in. She started out good in the final, but Poor little girl ran out of gas, man. They only had 2 pitchers, and she just gave up. She just no, Chris, that was 1 day, buddy. I know. Hey, she hasn't been getting any mound time because she's sophomore. It was a lot of pitches. She feels fine. That's a lot of pitches. I know. It was a big tournament. They needed her, and she did great. She just physically pooped out. And we got up at 5 in the morning, and our championship game was at 11:30 at night. They technically played 5 games. She sat out one of them. But 5 games, man. It was a huge high school tournament. And, 280 pitches, man. That's a lot. She's a skinny little thing, too. Getting stronger, though. I give her credit. But anyway, as far as that goes, so we are live on YouTube. Streaming live. There we are, live. They're supposed to be adding a new little feature around the profile picture to indicate that we're live on YouTube, which is kind of neat. So we're over there. Thanks to Universal Roofing Contracting guys over there. Florida veteran-owned company. If you need any roofing help, they'll take care of you. Big supporters of our page and big fans. A lot of generations owning that company, and they're all veteran-based, so it's a great company. We love to support them. So especially in Florida, anywhere in Florida, if you ever need any help, please give them a call. They're good people. And we're also streaming live on Twitter now. Let's check that out. I actually had 1,200 viewers. There we go. There's Twitter. We had 6 people live. What's up, Twitter? Twitter, tweet. And you can always find a podcast, and you can always listen to the show. And that'll be big in the tropical season because a lot of people like to listen. So I'll upload all these to the podcast after, so you can just click there. It's free. Apple and Android podcast, which is kind of neat. And also on Instagram. And TikTok for crazy shenanigans after hours. Since I can't get away with too much anymore on FB. But anyway. Cool beans. All right. So, hey, check it out. Big day ahead. I got a couple things we're working on. The birds are... the birds. By the way... See you, James. Birds are gone, by the way. You know what? Craziest thing happened. So, obviously, birds don't live forever. One of our birds died. And within a week, the second bird died. And, you know, they always say that they're companions, right? And we had them probably 8 years, 9 years now. I don't know. Kind of miss them. But, man, as soon as that one died, the second one died. The old, saying, everybody knew it. We knew it. I mean, the other one's heart was broken. It was sad. Fish tank, Shelly. Believe it or not, I'm going to put water in it today. I got it all cocked. Can I say that? Cocked. Yeah, did a pretty good job. Some of the newer tanks, they have black strips on the edges. I might just put some black tape to kind of make it look good because it's hard to re-cock over cock. We go from talking about cockatiels to cocking. Anyway, but yeah, the fish tank's back. I'm going to clean it. Hope we don't get any water leaks. And then I got to go buy some new cichlids. Man, my cichlids died too. So it's been a bad week in our house. 2 birds and 2 dogs. Or, no, don't say dogs. 2 birds and 2 fish. The dogs are fine. I couldn't live without my doggies. So anyway, all right, good news. All right, so we will see everybody on Wednesday. There's not a lot of weather to talk about, so that's great news. Good morning, Pam Rogers on YouTube. Good to see you over there. We'll start talking more tropics after the cruise. I mean, preliminary reports are we're going to have an above average season. A little early to be predicting things, but the water is, a tick above normal. Not really, extremely warm, but it is warmer a tick. Golf's hot. Golf's going to warm up fast now that we're losing fronts. So the more that we lose these fronts, the Gulf of Mexico warms up quick. And, early season stuff, this is where we end up starting the season. somewhere down here, we get these fronts. And like I talk about a lot, May is very common to get a storm. So it won't be long. We'll be getting tropics heated up. And possibly May. We've had a May system like the last 7, 8, 9 years in a row now. Not uncommon. It doesn't mean it's going to be a busy season. It just means that things get going in May. They might, May is the new June. But as far as El Nino goes, let's take a look at that real quick. Let's get into El Nino. So we're technically in La Nina right now, but we are going to be in a neutral pattern come peak of season. And that's just the Pacific warmers are going to start warming up a little bit more to average. And that creates a weather pattern that neutralizes things a little more across the Atlantic. Here is what they're expecting for Enzo, they call it. So there's our El Nino pattern. And, we could be inching into an El Nino, possibly the end of season. But the official forecast is La Nina hanging on till March, June, July. So if we stay in a La Nina pattern, that typically means the hurricane season will be a little more active than not. So they'll be using this forecast for the early season predictions, and more than likely they're going to say above average again. And they're going to base it on a little warmer water temperatures, and they're going to base it on the fact that the Enzo forecast is showing no signs of El Nino, which introduces more shear across the Atlantic. So that's all they got. That's really all they got to work with, temperature and Enzo, as far as early season predictions go. So, they'll start releasing those soon. And they'll be talking about it. And there's no way in the world anybody can predict where these things are going to go ever. At all. Little wiggles of that Bermuda high pressure system. Little wiggles. Little wiggles mean so much. We see it every year. Every storm, every storm is dictated by this high pressure system here. And depending on where it sets up is where our storms ride. Do they follow there? Does the high pressure system dominate more into Florida? And do they do that? Everything's high pressure system. Everything. High pressure system built in during Irma and shoved Irma a little bit more westward. Remember that. Remember Dorian? We all watched Dorian coming across, and high pressure built in across Florida. Basically, high pressure blocked into the north too. Dorian had nowhere to go. Finally, it turned a little bit, skirted the coast of Florida, and went north, but it had nowhere to go. And if you remember Dorian, then you remember Matthew. Matthew did the same thing. Went right along the coast, rode that high pressure system. Last year, we had a little bit more high over Florida. And the last couple of years, that's why we've seen a lot more storms going up into the Gulf. We've had a little more of a blocking high pattern over Florida. And there's really no way to predict that, honestly. So, remember Andrew, the high pressure was up here. Andrew was able to ride it on the bottom side. It's fascinating stuff. So, anyway. All right. Well, hey, have a great day. We will see you on Wednesday for the Daily Brew. And appreciate all the cone heads out there, all your support. And we got a lot of new subscribers. Remember, if you'd like to subscribe to the page, we have a lot of perks. We got that second round of Category 5 t-shirts going out for the ones that were monthly subscribers. But all you got to do is subscribe right here and be a part of everything that we do here with the webpage and everything else. And we do have some perks. We're going to be changing these around by the start of the season. So as soon as we get back from the cruise, we're going to tweak these out a little bit. Learned a lot last season, but we're going to start doing things like a newsletter once a month, and we give away some free swag. So appreciate all the subscribers out there that support what we do here at the page. So my phone just went dead, so couldn't answer. All right, hey, bye y'all, and we'll see you Wednesday. Cheers. Didn't comb my hair. Crap.